Cool guys, so this morning, my morning video vlog, it is currently, it is right now 7:45, 7:50 in the morning. It's Tuesday, and I'm going to be reciting my Southwestern Advantage sales talk. This one is actually from 2016. So here we go. Hi, are you the mom in the house? My name's Alex, and I just have a couple minutes, so let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm a college student from Florida here for my summer internship. I've been talking to all the families here in Tennessee, showing educational resources for high schoolers all the way down to the little guys. I was just talking to Mrs. Thomas and Mr. Gilmore, and I wanted to stop by for a minute. Now let's see, are yours the younger ones, or are they a little bit older? Okay, awesome. I apologize for being in such a hurry. I only have a few minutes, so I'll just show you out here real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you haven't heard about me yet? No worries. Well, like I said, my name's Alex, and I'm a college student from the University of Central Florida. I sit down with families who have kids in high school all the way down to the little guys to share educational resources like study guides with some websites and apps that help kids save time with school and get ready for college. You probably know a bunch of the families who have been buying, like the Thompsons and the Hutchinsons and the Shenanigans and the Moores. It only takes a few minutes, and in fact, I don't even have time to step inside it. Why don't I just sit right here? That's cool, if you like it. If not, that's fine. That's okay too. It's no big deal. Here's my business card. I really appreciate your time. Just so you know, I'll be here all summer long in that blue car with the Pennsylvania plates. I got my permit, and again, just so you know exactly what I'm doing. Introduction. Like I said, Miss Jones, my name is Alex, and I'm a college student from Florida. This is my summer internship, so I'm going to be here all summer long. I've been having a blast so far. What I'm doing is showing a system of study guides along with a family of websites that a lot of families have been getting to help with schoolwork in the fall. You may even know some of the families that I've taken orders from so far, like the Smiths and Garcias. Everyone's been really friendly, and I'm excited to be here all summer. What I'll do is tell you some of the ideas behind these websites and their study guides, and I'll show you how they work. If you like them, great. If not, it's totally cool. Does that sound good? It just takes a few minutes. I'd like to show this to everyone who's at home. Are we leaving anyone out? Thanks for your time. You're really going to like this. Awesome. So, what grades are you going into, Johnny? Cool. And how are you doing in school? Like straight A's, A's and B's, B's and C's? Okay. And how often do you get home? Like every day, every other day, or not much at all? Yeah? Okay. Do mom or dad, and who helps out with homework typically? Is it mom or dad? Okay, how does that go? Cool. Well, how often do you get tests and quizzes? Cool. Well, these study guides, along with a family of websites, are designed to help out with all the homework and tests all the way through school. It's nothing extra, just a huge time saver. There are a couple of reasons everyone has been so excited about them. First is because everyone out here seems to be really into their kids' education. How do you feel about the schools around here? So I guess, is education pretty important to y'all? Why is that? Cool. Hey, the second reason is that a lot of moms are telling me that they try to help out with the kids' homework, but sometimes it gets tough. Parents keep telling me three things. I either forgot some of it, never had it, or it just changed a lot since they last had it. Have you guys been through that? Cool. Hey, the third reason is everyone's been getting this is because it saves time and frustration for the whole family. You know, the internet is an incredible resource, especially for writing reports and papers, but sometimes kids can go online and find too much information, and even stuff that isn't good for kids to see. What's different here is this helps with the bulk of kids' grades, the day-to-day homework, tests, and quizzes. And it's all pre-screened, so there's no need to waste time filtering through thousands of websites to find what you're looking for, because this puts everything you need all in one place. At the same time, our family of websites develop positive attitudes and good character in kids. Does that sound like a cool idea? That's what this is for. That's why kids love using it. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll show them to you. This is just my sample. There's actually 6 books and 6 websites. And each volume is this big. Now my sample has pages from all the books. Does that make sense? And as I said before, if you like these, great. If not, it's okay too. Whatever you decide is completely fine with me. Well, the only favor that I'd like to ask is I'm trying to show this to 30 families today. And in order to do that, it only gives me a chance to show each family one time. So if you could do me a huge favor, if you could take a really good look at it, and at the end, just let me know if this is something for your family, or if it's something that you'd rather pass on. I promise to leave you in a good mood whatever you decide. I'm having a great summer, so only get this if you think it's a good idea for your family. Fair enough? As you can see, it covers math, science, biology, chemistry, earth science, space science, ecology, physics. It's got social studies and language from history, government, economics, geography, writing, literature. It's got French, German, Latin, Spanish, Shakespeare. It's got SAT, ACT prep. It's got a topic source for like writing reports and papers, and everything. Let me show you really quickly how it works with math. You know how it's super frustrating when you're looking at it and solving together, and the teacher in textbook do it one way, mom knows how to do it a different way, or maybe you know how to get the answer, but then you're great on showing your work. Oh, that's the worst. Well, wouldn't it be cool to have those different methodologies laid out side by side and broken down step by step? Would that be cool? Well, check this out. Here on page 322, it takes fractions, breaks them down step by step by step, the written explanation for each step. See the method 1 and method 2? It actually shows that parents are taught versus what kids are being taught today. Because of that crazy Common Core. And we can do, so you can actually hop onto our website, type in the page number, and it'll pull up a video of that exact problem being worked out step by step. Isn't that cool? Yeah. There's the website. Hey, the rest of the set works the same way, you know. For example, if one of the kids were to ask, Mom, what's an adverbial clause? Most moms tell me it's been years since they've studied adverbial clauses. Well, right here on page 988 and 989 is a practical punctuation review. And on the next page are all your different uses of a comma. These sorts of day-to-day homework questions are exactly what these study guides are designed for. Hey, we also have Life Advantage. The most unique part about this website is called the Life Advantage. There are hundreds of articles written by professionals who give expert advice to teens on tough life topics like peer issues, getting into college, managing money, and even cooking. We even have our very own cooking show for teenagers. No other website out there covers these topics, so I'm really glad we do. And as you know, it seems like science seems to be more and more important nowadays. The really great idea about this is that it's like having special features about the science subjects. See, it covers all the major laws, theories, and hypotheses for each of the sciences, and includes things like genetics, inorganic chemistry, and the lithosphere, nuclear physics, and astronomy. What really helps is that there are tons of different diagrams that are simply easier to study. Like over here with mitosis and meiosis in the plant and animal cell, just side by side. Wouldn't that have been easier the night before the test? Speaking of what's awesome, you can jump onto our website before the big test and take online quizzes to test yourself, or download worksheets for extra practice to make sure you're ready for that test. Can you see why everyone's been so excited about this? Hey, Ms. Jones, one of the most useful sections is the advanced math, because there are kids where they get the most homework. Have you ever tried to help Billy or Sally with his or her homework, and you get the right answer, but she says that's not how the teacher taught us to do it? Well, this includes the old method and the new method. And to make it easier for parents to help out. And from what I hear, parents keep telling me it's a lot tougher than math problems. Parenting can be a lot tougher than math problems. All the moms have been super excited to know that we have an entire website called Advantage for Parents, just for them. Advantage for Parents, the most comprehensive website in the world for parents, with thousands of videos and articles written by experts. Money expert Dave Ramsey writes, our money management section award-winning nutritionists have created recipes for our cooking show, plus helpful advice on parenting toddlers through teenagers. Parents love that we offer something for them. Can you say why I've had so many families pick this up? In times crazy as these, it's important to understand our history and how we got through tough times in the past. With history, instead of 50 pages on World War II, we have a timeline account for each war. With all the dates and battles, World War II is simplified to 4 pages. This saves a ton of time and helps us understand what happened better. Like over here on page 556, it shows where the D-Day invasion took place on the northern coast of France in Normandy, and on the next page it shows why it was a hard-won victory, with over 50,000 Allied troops and aviators dying there serving their country. It was the largest seaborne invasion in history. Talk about perspective, huh? Especially with all the screen time, text messages, and email kids get. I'm sure you realize how important it is for kids to learn how to actually write these days. They'll get most of their research done in the library or online. But look at this. This actually walks kids through the 7-step system for writing their different papers, including a great explanation of how to write a thesis statement. That's a make or break in high school, and one of the most important skills for kids getting into college. And over here on page 748, it not only shows how to write a book report, it even gives it a sample. And on page 802, it covers how to evaluate web sources, because Wikipedia doesn't usually cut it, does it? Isn't that awesome? So essentially what we have are 6 volumes with a membership to our 6 websites that cover homework problem areas from grade school all the way to college. Step-by-step outlines on 40 subjects, including French, German, Latin, Spanish, world history, and even some Shakespeare. Of course, with our websites, you have thousands of streaming videos, worksheets, quizzes, and hundreds of pre-screened web links and articles to help with homework problems and studying for tests. It even supports your children's personal growth with our Life Advantage section and our parenting website. Advantage for Parents looks out for you. But I think the best part about it is that it's one complete system. Mrs. Jones, isn't that one of the nicest sets of homework study guides you've ever seen? Wouldn't it have been handy to have something like this back when you were in school? What subjects would Billy and Sally use the most? The 4 or the 6? Why is that? Ms. Jones, what do you like best about it so far? The fact that it's all step by step, or it's all in one place? I think one of the biggest reasons I've been doing so well is the price. And many families tell me that they would kind of benefit from this stuff, but figure it would cost them an arm and a leg like a lot of other educational options out there. College textbooks half this size are anywhere from $200 to $300 for one subject. Most people figure for 6 books this size covering all the way through school will be anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. Then online tutoring sites like Tutor Vista charge over $100 a month, and learning centers like Silver and Kumon be $300 to $400 a month. But I think the reason I've been doing so well is that the books are practical, user-friendly. Instead of being $2,000 or even $1,500, this set of 6 books is just $656. And the cost of the online membership, that's not bad, is it? And it was like one mom was telling me, we spent more than that in extra. The websites, instead of being over $100 a month, the other online resources, it's less than $1 a day. It's just $19.95 a month. It's like one mom said, we spent more than that on Xbox and Xbox Live for the kids. For a great resource that helps with their education, she was telling me it felt like more of an investment in the kids' future. And Miss Jones, I think what everyone likes about the way I do business is, can I just take orders today? You guys get access to the websites today. Then I'll be delivering the books at the end of the summer. So that gives you guys a chance to break up the balance a little bit. And if you were to pick up a set, it would probably make it a lot easier, wouldn't it? So what I'll do is, the second thing that families really like is that I'll actually be delivering the books myself. So that way I can give you and the kids a really great lesson on how to use the books along with the website. Make sure that they get a ton of use out of it next year. That'd be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? So what I'll do is I'll drop you a card in the mail, just like this one, about a week in advance, letting you know the exact day that I'll be coming back with your books. That way you can be expecting me. You guys can have milk and cookies ready for me. That way I can deliver them on the same day as the Thompsons, the Johnsons, and the Shemanskys, and the Cozies, and the Moores, and everybody else in the neighborhood. So in order to drop you that card, I just need your address. You guys get your mail here at the post office.